Oh, hold up. Good morning to everybody. I hope you're all doing wonderfully. Oh, jeez. Excuse me. The world sounds will be a bit loud because I forgot to adjust them yesterday. But let's hope it's not too loud. Yes, good morning. I have everything ready, basically. Apart from a tiny little few things. I don't have the walls set immediately, so we're just gonna search for them and just go into them. Because I decided to do this in a dumb way possible. Ow. Let's drop that there, and then where's my actual Abby? Because we're gonna be using him today. There he is. Boink. Then do this. He's almost in the right spot. There we go. That's the right spot. Do this, this, and this. And today we'll be using the actual camera to do things. Put that to my left hand. There we go. Good boy. Put that down. And it seems to be working fine for it today. Alright. Do the test. Put it there. Go here, go here, go here, and we're golden. Everything is golden once more. Good morning. Howdy. How's it going? It's a good morning and a good evening to some of you people out there. I'm gonna move these cables a bit. They were actually in a very stupid spot in a stupid way, so I didn't like that. Now they're fine. Yes. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I barely woke it up myself. We'll be going to a few worlds today on the travel agency. Mostly to some Yakuza worlds. I will have to see if I actually saved some of them. And if some of them are destroyed or not. So just... whew. It's gonna be a fun time with that. Let's see. We're not gonna jump immediately. I'm gonna wait for a tiny bit. Because I'm gonna wake up. Try and just wake up a tiny bit. Because holy heck am I still a bit 1, 2, 3. There's so many worlds have gone to privates. That was completely unavailable, so that one's gone. Which is weird. I wonder what the world that was. I wish VRC would actually, tell you. I want... Okay, two things. One, I want VRChat to save the name of the world, or at least the picture, when the world is either privatized or removed. Second, I want them to distinguish it by actually saying, world is deleted, world is privatized. Distinguish them better, because currently we only have two ways to distinguish, which is one is there's a lock icon, and the other one is there's a magnifying glass icon. And the magnifying glass doesn't really tell you that, oh hey, the world's privatized or it's deleted. As far as I know, if it says world currently set to private, that means that it's actually private. Has the lock icon, the big lock. But when it says world unavailable, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's deleted. For whatever reason. I don't know how VRChat goes about with them, but it's kind of weird how they handle these. And it ticks me off. It's really hard to figure out sometimes if the world is actually gone or not. And it makes me a bit sad. Also, there might be some hiccups and stuff. Stream side. And my PC side, because, well, my PC is still whatever the hell it is, and I'm hoping that everything stays otherwise fine. It is also getting cooler, so hell yeah. Don't need to worry about, dying of heat. That's another world that's gone. Okay, let's get rid of that. There we go. That's better. And I've been... Okay. Let's get this out of the way. I'm gonna grab this color. And I will do a little thingy where... I'm gonna use this wall over here. Give me a sec. That sounded like a cat was nearby and scared the fuck out of me. Okay. So, first of all, the idea, I'm gonna actually make it so that it's not looking at me. I'm gonna fly you over like that. That's easier for me, because then I can actually, you know, grab this, turn, and then just keep on looking. Okay. The idea for the next season, for the 7th season, which you guys can barely see this, but I'm gonna do it like that, and then just, you know, the 7th season, so 7th S. Let's do it like this, so you guys can somewhat see what the hell I'm doing. Damn it, you still can't see. It's so fucking... fuck it, I'm just gonna give up. Anyways, I'm just gonna draw it anyways, even though I just said I will give up. Basically, the idea for 7th season was that I would go into public versions of worlds, or make them public. You might be questioning, why would I do that? Good grief, this is really hard. Poop. Is it How do I type public? Hold on. Whatever the fuck. We live with our fucking choices here. Boop. Leak. Yes, there we go. I'm going to do public lobbies of like old worlds and stuff that I want to showcase. And if we happen to encounter people in those, then we just encounter them. Because I feel like it would be more lively that way. I ran this by with a few buddies, but it would be funnier to have the ability that, hey, if somebody recognizes the world, they can jump in there and just actually come and see what's happening. But for the most part, I will be always running it in a, I would say, group public. Why group public? So I have more control over like who can actually get in there, and if there's troublemakers, I can immediately just get rid of them. Because if you're in a normal public, you know you can't control it even if you're the host. But in a group public, if somebody shows up, starts swearing the N-word, whatnot, I can just click, dead. You know? But I also wanted to make it a public because it makes things more lively being in a world and having the chance that somebody actually, you know, like the world creator or somebody shows up and they're like, oh hey, this is actually kind of cool. Like they can actually tell us a little bit about it. So we would do that. I might still be, for the most part, going solo. I'm just gonna still do it like this. I don't know why I'm doing it this way. And it's gonna be a bit of a different thing where we don't have themes. Why no themes? Because it makes it slightly easier just to go check out. Good grief. Why must I write in the most horrific way? Yeah, no theme. Whatever the fuck. That is how I will write from now on, okay. I'll just do it like this as well so that it's more distinguished. There we go. So for the 7th season, it would be like, we make a public where we can have friends join. We can be on green. I'll be on green, actually, myself. And I will most likely be solo going around there, unless Rumi comes back and things happen. And there will be no themes. No themes. We just look up a world that we want to show. That like we just look up random walls that we might think are cool, whatever the hell, from ages ago. It might be repeats, it might not be. We don't really remember because, honestly, I kind of forgot to put some of them in the visitor worlds list. And so did Rumi and so did a lot of others. But we'll basically just go check out a bunch of random things, and it'll be from all sorts of categories, all sorts of sizes, but mostly, hopefully, older worlds prior to 2024. Well, 2024 and older, because 2025 and 2026 seems that the AI slop has grown massively, and there's just re-uploads of the same world over and over again, and it's kinda sad. I don't know why, specifically, like 26 and 25 are garbage. Like, these two are just absolute horrendous garbo. I don't know why. Those 2 years, when worlds have been uploaded, garbage. I don't know why. I genuinely don't know why. It's just that bad. But anything prior to it, like let's say 24. There we go. 24 and older is good. I wrote goob. Yeah, 2024. Goob. The year of the goob. The Goobenheimen. But, yeah, like, I feel like it would be nicer that way, and also, we have a lot of worlds like that we visit already. And, for example, this homeworld that I'm in, I see that this guy has, like, a few other worlds. He has Rainbow Road, Star Festival, Fire Emblem Engage. Like, he has 2 Avatar worlds, of course. He has Mallee Garden from Pokemon, and also Link's house. But why not give them a visit, basically? Why not? Why not visit them? It would be funnier that way. There's a reason why I'm gonna do this the funny way. I'm actually gonna go on green, because why not? I'm already gonna give it a little bit of a test run. And the plan for me being able to interview people fell flat. It was kind of spontaneous. I should have arranged these people beforehand. Lesson learned. And made sure schedules align and everything else. But for what we had, it's extremely great. I'm still sorry to Kepo for the video getting basically region locked completely. That was my bad. Well, actually, no, it wasn't my bad. It wasn't even their bad. It was YouTube's fault. Twitch had no issues with it. Nothing else had an issue with it. It was only YouTube and one copyright holder who decided that, oh, hey, we don't want our stuff to be shown anywhere ever again. Despite the remix for that song being from the early 90s. Good fucking grief, get your shit together. I don't even monetize my shit on YouTube, so what the fuck? Just... I'm literally skirting with fair use, brother. Anyways. Enough about that yet, but basically, idea is, 7th season, we go into publics, well, we create the public lobby, mostly go solo, but stay on green, and then no themes, just directly whatever the hell we think is cool. It might be one world, it might be 20, it might be as many as we want, but it depends on how big and cool the worlds are that we think they are. And then prior to 25, stick to 24 and older. I can't believe we're actually in 2024. That's fucking wild. I was born in the 90s, so this actually baffles my little itty bitty brain. It's kind of cool at the same time. But yeah. Oh. That's the wrong one as well. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Look at me. I am the captain now. Anyways. Oh, good grief. Let's move around a bit. I love this office. This office is great. I hope that Sir Coops comes back one of these days and actually does some cool shit with this. Oh yeah, I forgot I still have that in a funny way. Anyways, shall we go and check out some Yakuza worlds? Yakuza. There's one that I wanted to visit. Problem is we can't see it actually, because it's locked behind a stupid little thingy, which ticks me off. Wow, there's 31 people in a purgatory. What? In a private. Oh, because it's the Kochi no Yakuza people. By Usmir. I forgot. Wait, Usmir? Isn't that the same guy who made... Hold on. Are you the same guy who made... You're not. I thought this was the same guy who made Umir. It's not. Huh. Okay. Well, let's start with an easy one. Let's go to Morning Glory, basically. Let's go check out that one first. By our good friend, Some Stupid Guy. Whee! And also now, let's put the music back on. There we go. This is a world that I had as my home world for ages. I don't know if it's going to look as good as I remember. I do not remember if it's going to be as good as I remember. And I don't know if it's going to mess with my Abby, because I haven't visited this world with the Abby on. But we'll see. I should preload some of these worlds, but at the same time I'm like, do I wanna? Well, I should. So I'll preload a couple of the worlds if they're like bigger than 200 megabytes, so that we don't have to sit through the darkness for that long. We can actually enjoy the world for a bit longer than usual. There we go. Oh my god. Why are you flying? You shouldn't be flying. There we go. Behavior, stop that. And there we go. And I actually don't look that bad here. Hold on, let's have a little good look. Alright, it's not messing with my hobby. Alright. And I'm gonna do this the same way as I do before, which is holding the camera actually this time. This feels more natural to me. Anyways. So this is Morning Glory. Fans of Yakuza will immediately recognize this place as the place where Kiryu takes care of the orphanages. Or the orphans. Well, he takes care of the orphanages as well, but yeah, most of the orphans. And it is a fantastic location. This is a faithfully recreated one. My body has turned around, so I asked the cat to fix me. There we go, cat has fixed me. We even have access to the beach, where one of our favorite other main protagonists, Sajima, actually washes up to. And a few other guys, which is really cool. In the sky, you can actually see that the birds are flying. So this place isn't like, what's the word? What is the word that I would use? This world doesn't feel unalive. It doesn't feel dead. It actually feels alive. Yeah, it's alive. It's vibrant. It's living. That's the word. Even the palm trees, even though they're moving like that, that still gives the illusion that it's moving. It's, you know, an actual place. Downside is, this place does have invisible walls. Case in point right here. So you can't really go and explore further down there, but I do know that you can actually break it by going over some of these walls. Also, the detailing here is just insane, to be honest. It's really great. And there's a lot of things here that you can remember, and a lot of things that are missing. I don't remember which version of this it specifically is. Let me actually have a look. You can actually see that I'm doing things because my shadow is down there. Excuse me. This is from Yakuza 6. Which means that the table is not here. There is a long table that is usually right here that goes all the way over here. For some reason, this time, it isn't here. I don't remember why it's not here, but it's whatever. You got the back alleys, so you can see what the neighbor's up to. Yes, we can actually go in behind here, which is not an accessible location in the games. So you can actually finally see what it looks like behind Morning Glory. You can see that the door is right there to the kitchen. Which, actually, no, that's not the kitchen. What the f... Oh, wait, no, there's another fucking walkway right behind this. Yeah, right there. No, you can't open it. You can't open these either. These are never actually open. And you can see that right here they do the laundry. Weird spot, to be honest, when the sun doesn't shine that much here. You can also see through this where you're not supposed to really see. It's a bit weird. I find it really funny though. It's actually really funny seeing it that way. What the fuck is this? Oh, I think it's a window that's not properly there. Okay, anyways, let's go back to the front. Let us return back to the front to see what is happening. And yes, there are bird chirping. There's no music in this world. It is purely coming from me by a Big Bull once again from Ep8 3 Ever Summer Island, one of his mixes. You got the doggy house. Beautiful. Love that. And then we got the actual insides. They didn't make this accessible, but that's the laundry room. This is the kids' room. And this is Kiryu's room, which is missing a lot of things. For example, the desk and a bunch of other objects. I don't know if it was optimization reasons or not, but I know that this place was fully decorated before. And I know for a fact that in Yakuza 4 and 3, you can actually see in there and go in there. The good news is, you can still walk here. As you can see, you can go back here. Yay. But here is the main room, which I think has changed a tiny bit. I do remember this being a bit different. Also, it's a missed opportunity to put the actual TV player right there. The video player, that is. We do have the whole kitchen that you can see. actually here, and I think even this got changed a while back. Too bad I can't read that. If I could, I would have read it earlier. And yes, you have the other hallway right here, which is back there. Prime real estate, which they wanted to actually demolish. And this did get demolished. They actually did demolish Morning Glory once. They destroyed it because they wanted to redevelop it into a resort, but that failed because Kiryu, Kiryu being Kiryu, decided, no, and then just took them down. Anyways, over here, we can go back down to the beach, which finally we can actually walk in the grass. Haha, I'm touching grass. And boy, does it look great. I might swap back to using just my view, just my eyeballs, because I feel like performance might get a little bit better. But we'll see. I'll try to use this as much as possible. Because it genuinely, if we encounter massive drops, then we'll do that. For some reason, they added a invisible wall here. And my hand changes color. What the fuck? Okay. But that is where the Turtle Hermit was, or whatever the fuck, the dude who taught Kiryu a lot of his fighting styles in 3. Yeah, and not in 5, but 3. You could fish here in 4. You could not go too deep into the water, but now, since we're in VRC, we can actually, go pretty damn deep. And I remember hanging around here with some of my buddies. It's not really anything special underneath, it just doesn't really load anything. There is an invisible wall right here, but the water moves nicely and you can hear the waves. So that's really cool. And over here was the secret sake that the dude was brewing. Ah, we can't even go there, but that's the turtle rock. It looks like a turtle from a certain angle, which is from here. And if, in case you don't see it, that is the head. Hand, shell. Turtle rock. It's very hard to notice from the side because it just doesn't look like much of a turtle. At least to me, it doesn't look like much of a turtle from here. I don't know why there's these arbitrary walls that the dude has put up here. I don't know why. It's kind of weird. But it's whatever. It happens. But yes, let us see. Let's put it like there. And see where we can go next. Did this guy actually have more Yakuza worlds? I don't remember if some stupid guy had more of them. He did. He actually had a few. He had the Tojo Clan meeting room. But that's just the meeting room, which is... It's really nothing. Literally, it's nothing. It's just the meeting room. What's the point? It's still a cool place to be in, especially for people who want to take photos or just visit these areas just to get like a better... What's the word? A better sense of where everything is. Let's go with that. You got Serena, the Bagamitai bar. We got the Kochono bar, which is by the Kochono Yakuza people. We are not going there. Yet. Instead, we're going to the Dojima family office, which... 11 people in a private. Weird. It is by Takaro Matsuki, who makes a lot of cool worlds. I'm going to go into a Friends Plus version of it. So let's go. Quest compatible as well. I'm not dropping the portals because I cannot be asked. Since I'm the only one here, that just makes it an extra hassle. I don't remember if this place had music. We'll find out once we're in, basically. Sorry for the darkness that happens. It's just... Pot alive. Ah, there we go. Munster Bad Apple. Ah, here we go. Let's turn off the music. Yep, the music is here. But yes. I am extremely tired looking here. I actually like how I look here now. I like this. Anyways, let's have a look at the world itself. This is where Kiryu comes the first time to in Zero to try and... Oh god, we can actually go up back here. To try to get himself out of the family. And he goes on a massive rampage through this area. Which is really funny. We can actually see some of the areas. We can also use the camera to cheat a bit because I don't want to shove my head through everything. Just to look. So we can actually see where everything is as he went through it. Here's the room where Yakuza and the others were sitting and discussing everything, and they basically screwed Kiryu over. Which was really freaking funny. And so, Kiryu had to run over there. This is also where Majima had to go through, at one point. They both raided this place, solo, which is really funny, at least to me. And yes, we have all the climb mode, pool table, whatever the heck, for people who want to, do stuff with that. And it's a perfect place for a lot of people to do, RP stuff and whatnot. I know for a fact that Kochino Yakuza people have used this at one point. Also, some stuff just disappears over there when you get too close, which is really funny. I don't know why that's a thing, but... Wait, isn't it? It's an angle-based thing. Huh. Okay, that's really funny. I am still on the beta branch, so that might affect some of the visuals that I see. I don't know if that's the case, but it could be. In any case. Let's continue going through this place. We can see some little details here, like mangas that you can find, the boxes that they store with all this stuff, and you can even see outside. I don't know if that's actually the outside where somebody can walk in. Not all these areas are actually linked in the right, areas. So some people will appear in different spots. Which is really confusing sometimes. Here's the kitchen, which is not that bad. It's actually kind of a unique looking kitchen. And considering how big it is, it's really nice. Got the little hallway here that goes around. I think this leads to the outside, yes. Ah, yes, our favorite little thing where, Kiryu just beats up a bunch of dudes and then just, instead of getting in through the door, you have to go through the window up there. Yeah. See? So you actually have to jump it to get in. Which is kind of cool. And then you're here, and Kiryu throws the dude out the window. And as you can see, it actually isn't here. That is not where the staircase actually is. It's really funny. Also, I have to do this a little bit. A little jiggle to get rid of the fucking radioactive view that I have, because my cable is shit, so I have radioactive stuff. But yeah, he was literally just here, just cleaning himself up. And no, the mirror... I don't know why. I don't know why they didn't decide to put an actual mirror there. Which is really funny. They put mirrors in random spots. I still don't understand mirror placement in VR. People just put them wherever the hell they want to. And it just makes no sense. And here is, I believe, where you fought Kuze for the first time, properly. Had a good beating with him. You can even find the armors and stuff. I find it funny that they actually have these, I think it's Sengoku era stuff. Like, in almost every single Yakuza office. But they're purely decorative, and nobody really used them at all. And as you can see, we can hear Tako Kuze's theme. Which plays on top of the actual music, which is kind of ass. So you had to be, go over here and just swap them out. You fought Avano here, which is really cool of a fight. Although, if I remember correctly, that was Majima fighting Avano, and he got then killed by... What was... Oh god, what the fuck was his name? It wasn't Lau Ka-Long. Lau Ka-Long was the Snake Triad head. It was the assassin sent by them. Was it Liu Kong? Something like that? Liu Feng? Liu Kong? Something like that. I don't remember the actual name. And then you got the actual family office here. And if you want to, you can just... Bink! Toggle it off. And then you can see a little... dish here. Little dishes and stuff. You got the actual place here to just, sit, and then you can see everything happen. Pretty nice for what it is. Honestly, it's not too grand, but the details that are put into the place in this specific place is cool, because you can also see outside and see some of the billboards, which you wouldn't pay attention to when you're playing the game, for example. Even in VR, half the time when you're going through these, you don't look at these details. Like the water flowing down and everything else. You don't look at these. These are not things that you look at. I'm gonna put the music back on. There we go. And a lot of people end up missing out on little tiny itty bitty details. And some of these details are really weird because what is up with this area? But the good news is you can just fall through it and then just end up back at the spawn. And from here you can actually see every single other area as well. Which is kind of cool. And yes, we can also just walk over here. Because if you remember where we were... Doing, doing... This is also not an area that you would ever see normally. There's the window up there. But the room that we saw through was not there. We saw through about, I think it was there. And then there's an invisible area there, which was the other area in. Sorry if I'm sorry, but I actually chipped one of my teeth again. A part fell off, but it doesn't feel bad. I feel no pain. It doesn't affect my eating. It doesn't affect too much of anything. I don't feel it that much. So I think we're just fine. Last time I remember the dentist telling me, it was it's like a normal thing for, you know, sometimes for teeth to just, they just grow old and they just break. Happens. If it becomes a problem, then you should visit a dentist. Of course, you should always visit a dentist anyways if you chip a tooth, but I cannot afford it, and I am a fucking dingus. Do not do what I do. You should not do a dingus like me. Anyways, let us go check out another Yakuza place. I would check out this guy's more, but searching his walls is a fucking pain, so I'm just gonna go with the old flow of just opening the fucking menu and just looking up Yakuza. We can also go to Tachibana's penthouse, which is really cool. There's a bunch of these places. The longest that will take us is Kamurocho itself, because that is, holy crap, big. There's a Mini Mucho. You got a bunch of other places. Yeah, Okupo City was the one that I wanted to go to. It was Yakuza like a Hydra, but unfortunately those guys have their world made in a stupid fucking way, which pisses me off. I'm really sad about that. There's also some Judgment stuff that you can find. A bunch of things. I'm actually kinda... Hold on, am I dumb? I might be a bit dumb. Oh wait, nope, yeah, I am dumb. Alright. We'll go check out the Survive Bar by a Japanese dude whose name I cannot pronounce at all. I forgot what it was. GP Silver. I think it's, yeah, GP Silver's world. They have a bunch of Yakuza worlds also, just like uploaded. So we're gonna go there. Bink! Why did I drop a portal this time? I'm stupid. Kill me. I'm stupid. Okay? Luckily it's 164 megabytes. It is quest compatible, surprisingly. That's also one thing that I wanted to talk about earlier, is that I don't do quest worlds that much. One of the reasons being is that quest worlds often are very lackluster, very small, they don't really have anything in them. But if it's a PC world converted to be quest compatible to a point, like let's say the Trails worlds, then that's fine. There's a bit of a difference there. Excuse me for the black screen again. There we go. We have arrived. Let me see. Was there music in this world? No. Okay. We'll let the music play. Yes. Welcome to the Survive Bar. This is from Like a Dragon. Funniest thing is, I am actually going to put the camera away for now, and I'm actually going to let you see from my view. There we go. Like this. Yes, you will see everything. Excuse me. Oh. Good morning to everybody who just heard that and woke up. I'm really sorry. That came out of nowhere. Yes. This is part of a massive area that nobody has managed to... Actually, I'm lying. Somebody did manage to port a bunch of the world into VRChat, but it's missing the entirety of this side of the town. In Judgment, there's a school that way, and to access it, you had to go past the river and stuff, but that's not accessible in Like a Dragon, and in any of the other games except for Judgment, Lost Judgment. Hello, Maxwell. Dingus. You got the drinks here. You got Real Gold, Aquarius, Monster, which is what we actually have. Doink. Oh, hell yeah. Job's done. Always throw it in the trash. There's a lot of secret little things they put around here. There is, for example, him from Kurohyu, Panther in a Storm. I think his name is Tatsuya, if I'm not mistaken. He is not here normally. These are small things that GP has put up here. This door is the funniest part. You can really mess with people with this door. I'm just gonna put it right there. I'm gonna... Ow. There is music now. Let me turn this off. There we go. You got the Tojo Clan TV right there. Which I think the video player was... I thought it was here, it's not. You can also swap some of the songs here. If I remember correctly, he put them. Yeah, they're all like here, just hidden. So you got Coin a Disco Queen, I'm Gonna Make Her Mine, Friday Night, Bagarado. Nothing there. Queen of the Passion. I thought there was another one there. Feels like magic. I love that one. That's not a Yakuza song. You got the piano here, and Maxwell once again. Dingus. It's really great. The bar itself is also nice. Like, this is genuinely one of the nicer places. Akiyama. Sajimba. Majimba. Look at some pictures here. From VR. They had a great time doing stuff. Alena, Hatsune. Yeah. I love the work that some people put, and then they put their memories in these worlds as well. And like custom stuff, like they added the water guns here. The shakers look funny as all hell. You can also just actually read some of these. We also got the upstairs, which we can go check out. And we will, because, you know, we wouldn't be, you know, traveling and adventuring and looking at things if we didn't go up here. There we go. Now the water gun. Can't go to the pisser, but you can look down. Actually see through the building a bit, and if I remember correctly, dink. Oh yeah, he's up there. But you got Akiyama here. How did I do that? How? Excuse me. You got the Judgment Cat from the minigame that they have. It's really cute. Bink. Mochi would love that. They'd be dying. You got the random manga and stuff, and then you got the Florist Asai as well in there. And because I now have the power... Hello, Tatsuya. Damn. They even got the AC right there, which is really nice. I like the detail. Some people, I still like... Here's the funny part. Some people still don't know which way an AC is supposed to go, and they end up putting it the wrong way around, which is really fucking funny. I was seeing if the pipe was actually connected. Also, this is really funny. It looked like water damage, but no, it's just this light reflecting like that. Ah. Give me in. Yeah, you also got the world settings right here, so you can get background music inside, post-processing, chairs, and pens, if you want to. I recommend checking this place out. I'm just gonna do a little funny thing here, and actually just, you know, show it. Just go visit it. It's worth it. Dunk. Grab this. Yeah. And it doesn't mess with avatar lightings too much. Let's go outside. Whoa. I wish we had the rest of the areas, but we don't, unfortunately. There's some other funny things here that you can see. You got the Ichiban Confectionaries, Ichiban Senbei, and then join the Tojo Clan VR. Just do it. Cool dudes, by the way. I've met the dude a few times. Highly recommend seeing what they're doing. Anyways, music back. Now, let's see, where else are we going? We've already gone for 40 minutes. Holy shit. Time flies when you're jumping around. Yakuza. Let's check out Let's go check out Kamurocho. This is gonna be... This is the biggest one, 667 megabytes. So I'm going to preload it, and we will hang around here until it's done. I'm not gonna make you guys sit in that fucking screen. I will also turn off the this camera, and make you see through my eyeballs, because that world runs better that way. Trust me. So once that's finished, we will go there. But right now, we're just gonna wait a bit. It's at 240, 250, 260, 270, 280, 290, 300. We're slowly getting there. And I promise that the future episodes will be a lot better. Every single time we do these, we learn something new. Every time. How is it detecting my finger from that far away? Okay, so here's the funny thing about my controller. I am nowhere near the sensor. I'm actually touching my middle finger right now. And it is still recognizing that I'm touching. The sensor's busted on the right controller, but that's fine. So I don't think it's actually stuck. I think oftentimes it thinks another finger is the actual trigger finger. Yeah, it's thinking about my middle finger, sometimes that. Okay, that explains a lot. Oh, my neck. Oh, hell yeah, it's done. Alright, I'm gonna turn this off. There we go, now you will see through my eyeballs completely. And we're gonna stare at that for a bit. We'll still be stuck in the loading screen for a bit. I think like, what, 20 seconds, maybe, tops. I should also actually do it this way. I'm a dingus, hold up. Yep, it's done. Okay. Kamurocho, new instance, friends, go. Bing! By Izmir. And like I said, Izmir is the one who made the Kochi no Yakuza stuff. Also, now you can see the spooky controllers. Oh, so on this one they don't animate the Huh. I just realized they don't animate the button presses here. That's cool. The Quest one does. I wonder why that is. Excuse me. Almost fell over just now. There we go. Do 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 do. Lonely rolling star. Oh wait, no, sorry, this is Super Mario Odyssey. Bubbling underwater. Yes, it's still gonna initialize for a while. There is going to be... Hopefully the videos actually work in this world, because they play random advertisements in the background that you can see. This is gonna be the biggest one to check, because it's 667 megabytes at the very least. It is still initializing. Holy fucking shit. I'm really sorry about this. We are not stuck in a loading screen. It is just initializing the entire world. Because I'm streaming at the same time, it is taking an extra time. But it shouldn't take too long. I wish I could actually like give you guys like a loading screen minigame or something like that. That'd be really funny. Wait, I need to figure that out. I've seen some streamers, they have these cool little things that they can have. Oh, there we go. On their streams. Gonna turn that off. That screen should start playing a video. There you go. I don't know why. Wait, we have time of day? Awesome. Anyways, we got a lot of this area here. The music is not that loud. The video, if you're wondering where that is, if you ever come to this world and you wonder where the player controls are, they were located... Did they move it? Wait a second. This is not the same Kamurocho I'm thinking of. This is a different Kamurocho. This is the actual giant Kamurocho. Oh, shit. I went to the wrong one. No wonder. Anyways. This place has most of the interiors done. I think they were still working on a few, so I'm gonna put the music back on. Unless... Yeah, no, it's not here. Okay. Good grief. I went to the wrong one, but hey, this works. Because now we can actually see, like, this huge version of this place. The big version of Kamurocho from... Specifically, which version is this? No idea. It's been last updated a year ago, so I don't know which version this is. It looks so weird compared to what I remember. You got Jungle Boy here, so this is not... Is this Yakuza 4 or after? This has to be like after... Popo is still here, but why is this Popo different? I don't... This is blowing my... Spider is there? Wait, we can figure out which one this is. I don't remember Spider being there. Which version? I'm confused. Huh? Yep, it's the Yakuza 6 one. Yakuza 5, 6. 5 or 6, just because Kamuro... That's there. Okay, that explains everything. It explains everything now. That's why I'm so confused. I'm so accustomed to anywhere between 0 and 4. Love this cube. But yeah, you actually got Kamuro Theater here, so... For those who don't know, this used to be a whole different building in Yakuza, where you had the underground instead. I do believe the entrance was right here, where you would go underground. But now there's, like, cafes, you got restaurants, you got all sorts of places here. And in-game, you can run through a lot of these. The smoke sales was there before. I do remember that. So, this has been the Coach Dolls debut, Backstreet Girls. I like that they put some custom advertisements as well. It's really funny. Yeah, Club Sega is now over there. Club Sega used to be in 2 different spots back behind us. Oh, here's a neat tidbit. The console version and the PC versions of Yakuza games are different. Mainly in content that they offer, the PC versions have less content than the actual console versions do. The reason being that the pachinko, for example, is not accessible in the PC versions. That is removed. The Street Fighter games have been removed. Virtual Fighter games, I think those got removed as well. A lot of the games got removed from the arcade that are actually available on, you know, the console version. And nobody has so far managed to mod them back in. Why is my body to the side? I think it was the loading screen that did that to me. But yeah, you can't access the actual pachinko in PC versions. Unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending on your gambling addictions and whatnot. You can use this to basically have disco going on, if you want to. The Kachino Yakuza dudes have a lot of cool things regarding this. And I think a friend of mine, if I remember correctly, a friend of mine actually managed to join them and has participated in a couple of their RPs. If you know of somebody called Shrimp King, go check them out. I don't know if they stream or anything else, but I think they upload their VODs to YouTube, whatever the heck. So if you want to, go check out their stuff. They do some RP stuff with some people. Oh yes, the Beetle Fighters, which is really cool. Border Break is a arcade-only game. Hilariously enough, it did have a console port of Border Break 4, or was it 5? But that is only in Japan. I am still looking into trying to actually emulate it and get it to run so I can actually play it. So stay tuned for that. I want to play it very badly, and I'm really sad that they didn't include Border Break at all, even in the console version or anything else, as an arcade machine. Instead, you have Super Hang-On and you got, you know, Outrun. Also some of the others. Space Harrier as well. I heard a pop, so that's my audio doing things. But yes, these are all actual advertisements for actual games. You got the darts here that you can play, and you know, huh? What the fuck? Excuse me, I'm stuck in the doorway. I'm free. What the fuck? That's not supposed to happen. What the fuck? Huh. What the fuck? Okay, we're not going up there. I'm just gonna walk out of the place. That place is cursed. Yes. Let's continue looking at things. We should check out the central area first before we head over to check out the rest of the areas. Because we are also gonna check out the other version of this, which is, I think it's a Mini Mucho by GP. I think. Or was it Lin Kuei? I don't remember. Toki Papuri over there. But yeah, here's the Kamuro Theater, which has Kamuro Underground underneath it, which, surprisingly, we can actually go to a point. But this goes into the Millennium Tower. It's not actually the underground. The underground is underground. Yes. You got the smoking area, which you can actually rest at. I think in Judgment as well you can do that. Hilarious enough, one of the things that you can do is you can run through here, and if you want to like quickly get through an area, you can just jump through here, just like that. And then you can actually explore the rest of the areas. I don't know how much Millennium Tower has been modeled. Let's have a little look-see. It doesn't look that bad. Genuinely, it doesn't look that bad. I wonder, can we actually use the elevator though? I doubt it. We can. Okay. I did not remember that. But yes, we can actually get up here. Which is really nice. Especially for being able to just look at the entire map from here. So you can tell where everything is. And I can already feel my FPS drop in when looking. So down there is spawn. Right there, where I'm pointing. As for the other places, like this is actually all like adventurable. And it's really kinda insane how much Kamurocho changes between the games and how little it changes as well. You have never been able to, for example, go to that building. Never in any of the games. Here's another funny tidbit, funny little tidbit that I realized. Digimon Time Stranger, the new Digimon game that people have been playing, which isn't really that new anymore, actually features Kamurocho. You can actually enter Kamurocho from the gate down there, but most of the game takes place over on that side. If you play Time Stranger, keep an eye out for that. You can actually see Kamurocho's entrance right there. Interesting. Let's see, is Kamuro Hills? Yeah, it's still being constructed. Yep, right there. By Majima Constructions. Would you like to not think of my middle finger as my pointer finger? It'd be funny if this world actually had the gip system, where if you fall from high enough, it just gips you. Yeah. Insane details. Alright, let's go to the other version of this. I'm gonna put the stream camera back up. Did it actually contain the settings as it did? Alright, I'm gonna put it auto look at me because now I can. I'm gonna use it like this, and then I'm just gonna... Kamurocho. Alright, which one of these is it? I think it's Mini Mucho. Yes, it is. It's Mini Mucho, which is 271 megabytes. We will make a new one. Friends Plus. Join. We will immediately go. Oh. My headset feels a bit weird. Hello, Handrit. Good morning to you. How's it going? Well, good evening to you, good night to you. I feel so bitter. Not bitter, sour. Hello there. How you doing? We're processing the world now. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I actually woke up. I'm feeling extremely good. I chipped a little bit of my tooth, but it was going to get chipped anyways because I already felt it being a weird shape. But hey, now I can easily clean that tooth out because it was being a pain before in the sense that I couldn't actually like clean out the inside of it. Yeah. We've been checking out a few worlds already. Okay, I'm now going to turn this off. Okay, I'm going to turn that off so you can see from my eyes. There we go. And now... What the fuck? Huh? What show is that? I want to know what show is that. That actually looks kind of funny. No idea. We'll see it soon. Give me a sec. That looks City Hunter. That's the one. Okay, it's City Hunter, and it's on Netflix. What the fuck? Alright. Yeah, the video player is, by the way, here. So you can adjust everything from here. I'm gonna put the volume down a tiny bit. Alright. Yeah, it looks really interesting. Also, this is the miniature version of Kamurocho. So you can see a lot of the memes that Linkway and the others have put up. Or GP Silver, sorry, not Linkway. Yes. We can also walk in here. And we can actually see everything that's on display here. There's the magazines. Really funny. You got the mangas. You got the foods as well. Look at that foods. Yeah, 65 stream. Hell yeah. You got hygiene products, you got food products, you got everything here on display. I think you can actually grab some of the stuff. Not sure. I remember that you could grab something from here. You can grab a lot of things here, apparently. Cool. I say that and immediately can't grab. Immediately grabs. Okay. Fair enough. Can you eat it? Unfortunately, no. I wish I could, because I would literally just go. You got the smokes as well. Bro, I don't even smoke. I would still collect these. I would just collect random cigarette boxes. Even if they were empty, I would just collect them, as long as they're in good shape. Karage, yeah. And this one was specifically made for the Tojo Clan VR. It's a really funny group of people, to be honest, and they have advertisement like this, like the Westbrook Agent Juice. Or Get the Kick. I love these guys. They have a sense of humor that you don't find normally. You can help me? Or hell yeah. Hold up. I need to help myself with a little bit. This fucking cable giving me issues. Could you, not give me issues? Oh well. I'll need to buy a new cable at some point. This one's giving me so many fucking headaches. Once I can afford it. Anyways, you got the food here, which you can actually, you can use. If my hand would like to work with me. Why do I have to gently caress you in order to get you to work? Hey. What the fuck? Huh? What the fuck? Okay. What the fuck? Huh? Okay. We can actually, grab this and put it on there. And yes, you could actually just eat it. And then just works. Good grief. Why is it so hard to grab it? You got the coffee system here, so you can make all the coffee stuff that you want. That was really fucking weird. Why did it not work? Okay, anyways. Open that. The megaphone, actually, if you use it, you can actually broadcast to everybody in the instance. Yes, the cigarettes also work. And yes, we have a magma bucket. It's just there. And behind here, we have the shrine. Kinda cool. Doesn't really do anything, but it's just here. But we also have the Tauri, or Stamina X, sorry. Yes. Now this. Just use it as a battering ram to get through buildings. Also, we can get you a nice drink here. Oh. I dropped it. Controller. The bubbles don't move. Kinda sad. I'm gonna put you out there. Oh, it's in there. Alright, whatever. Mysterious things. Anyways, put the music back on. As we adventure. Oh, I love that. I love that they just have these funny little things, like, for example, this. Also. You can throw basically everything. Got a little homeless encampment, basically, that you can be in. Yes, the avatars are also there, but they're not working currently, unfortunately. I love this. It's a really funny place. And yes, you can actually climb all the way up there from here. If you want to. You can just do. Well, I need to see. Is this because of this or something else? My audio has been working perfectly though for a while with my VR. It's kind of insane. So the only problem I have is just the radiation vision from my side. Nobody else can see it, only I can see it. But yeah. I love this. You can also just go down there. Boink! But these are all just straight Yakuza stuff. This is like straight out taken out of Yakuza and just put in. There's multiple versions. Some have smaller versions, some have bigger versions. Also, I find it funny that the Millennium Tower is there instead of actually being over there. But this is also just the miniature version anyways. We can't really do much. We can go to some buildings and actually see some cool stuff. Like, for example, you can go to Club Sega over here. You got Skee Ball that you can actually play. Comer of the Dead. That's an actual, by the way, Yakuza of the End is the game that this is. And it's referenced in a few of the Yakuza games. But it's its own standalone thing. Highly recommend playing it. You got pool here, you can stare at these because you can't actually play them. You can play Udon Galaxy though, that actually works. Hilarious enough. Just to show that it works. If I could actually, good grief. I think it's once again one of those things where I'm just having an issue trying to actually get it to work. I think my controls are just busted. I might actually be busted now. Well then. Forget I said anything about that. Border Break. Good game. We can also go check out those areas. Because there is actually a lot of food in there that you can see. Excuse me. Yes, I'm actually also running with this. I will turn the camera, or the stream camera on. Let's actually test. It's not the worst. My frames aren't actually the worst at the moment using this. Okay, hold on. Bink! Yes. You can actually go in here and there's food in here. Lots of food. And even more food. And then you have glasses for beer. In fact, there you go. There's your beer. Hell yeah. Yeah, yes, you can actually grill stuff as well. There's a lot of assets in VRChat that allow you to cook food, which I'm really happy about. I like when you can actually do that, when you can like use an asset to cook an actual like meal in VRChat. It's really cool. You can also collect some little things here, like Mr. Onomichio. Poke, poke, poke. Whee! Okay. And no, we can't use the elevator actually to go up, unfortunately. But we can go here. They still have the advertisements playing, by the way, which is really fun. You got Bad City. They got a lot of other advertisements. They just put random advertisements here and there, and it's really funky. That's the movie, by the way. That's the Yakuza movie by Takashi Miike. Really good movie. You can go into karaoke, like in here, and you can actually use this one to go to karaoke room number 1. And even though you can see the advertisement stuff, you could just hang around here and turn, like, you know, these into karaoke and sing here. And yes, you can actually pick these up as well. It's great for the people who like karaoke. Boink! The little details are always the funniest, in my opinion. Good grief, my frames are going down again. I'm gonna go further this way and my frames will get better. But yeah, glad to see you around again, Hadrid. It's good to see you every single time. Rest in peace, Kenjiro. Damn. What does that look like? Hold on. That looks like a dude over there. It's not a dude, it's just a scratch on the wall. It looked like a dude from a distance. Holy shit. Oh, yeah, they have portals. Let's actually activate these and see what we can find. Okay. Here's some of the other Yakuza worlds and stuff. You can also go to Poppy Street, apparently. Yokohama 99 from Lost Judgment. Yee. Hell yeah. Let's see. Alright. Let's actually go check out the Kochino Yakuza stuff. Because they have actually tried to create some of their own custom stuff as well, which is really cool. I really like it. And on top of that, I just want to, you know, show their stuff real quick. No, I do not have the fucking permits or anyone else. I'm just gonna do it anyways, because nobody can stop me. They're public worlds. Haha. Can't stop me. So let's go check out the Goru Setsuka family office building, which is only 53 megabytes. Bink! Haha. We've already loaded in. There we go. Yeah, I hope everybody out there is doing great at the moment. Good grief, this place is freaking bright. Ugh. Anyways, we can't go anywhere through this, we're just in the office. This is a small world, this is not a big world. It is purely meant as the, you know, home office with these guys. And you can tell because we can go through here. Bam! This is their place. They have a lot of... I don't know how that works, this is... They have a lot of things on the wall, I just can't be bothered to read at the moment. I love that. I love that. It's really funny. I see a message on Discord, hold up. Let me sit the fuck down real quick. I'm gonna borrow your chair for a bit. Let me turn this off. It's just some friends sending funny messages. That's fine. Anyways. Whee! Yeah, let's look at the rest. They got the family office set up pretty nicely. Nice laptops as well. Not really anything on them. You got the alcohol. Haha. And then here you got the family head office. With all their alcohol. Yeah. But I think the one thing that I like about this place the most is the fact that we can actually go outside. Through this. Where they can have a actual showdown, for example. If they want to. And it's a really nicely made area, despite it being small. So, as you guys know, I am not a fan of small walls. I have never been a fan of small walls. I do not like being in a small, cramped environment, unless it's something like, let's say, Stalker style. For the most part, small worlds in VRChat actually tick me off. Massively. But, if they're atmospheric enough, they have enough things going for them, I will actually enjoy them. I'm gonna turn the music back on. Monkey music. And there's nothing wrong with enjoying small worlds. Don't get me wrong here. I am not against people enjoying small worlds for the reasons that they enjoy, because it can be cozy. People enjoy cozy places, small little things and whatnot. For me, I need something. I like exploring big places. This is big enough, even though it's small, where I can see that there's things basically everywhere. It feels like a nice place. A lot of worlds in VRChat that are small do not have anything in them. It's just a small room. The same prefab everybody constantly just keeps slapping onto VRChat, and I'm just like, please, do something different. But that's just me ranting. There's aquariums that I enjoy and whatnot, but let's check out more of these guys. Hold up, one button. There we go. Anyways. Actually, no, this is not Kocho. Sorry, this is not. Oh wait, no, it is. It is Kocho. I'm tweaking. Anyways, let's go to the next place. Ooh, grab my legs. Yakuza. Let's see. The funniest part is there's technically 2 purgatories that I kind of want to check out. I don't know which one of these is New Year, New Look. Oh, that is the updated Kocho. Okay. Let's go check out the updated Kocho by Izmir. I think the camera will experience issues there, so I will turn that off and you will see through my eyes again. It has been updated this year, so this should be a better one. Bink! Let's go check that out. And I am hoping that the next season that we do things, we will have more buddies to go around with, so we can actually check out some cool worlds and things that they enjoy. There's also the chance that some random strangers will enter my house today because they're gonna go check out the balcony, because they're doing inspections and whatnot to see if they're damaged or if anything's been used wrongly or whatnot. So that's gonna happen. I think my upstairs neighbors are gonna get screwed because they have too much garbage there. I'm hoping they get like a warning or something and they're like, nope, you can't store this shit here. I'm hoping that's the case. Anyways. Huh. We're not actually experiencing any difficulties yet. Let's have a look-see. Okay, we started the construction site, which is cool. Yup, that's good. Got the construction offices right there. You got Gamuro Hills right being built there. This one still has that weird loading thing where, depending on how you move your head, in the distance, the buildings get rendered in a bubble. Some of the worlds still use that in VRChat, and it's kind of funky, because sometimes it doesn't work. For example, if you move your head up and down, things in the background load in and out. I don't like that. I think that's a bad loading mechanic. Instead, we're going down here. Bink! G I don't know if this place has... Oh, yep. I'm gonna turn this off. Bink! There we go. Better performance. This is the save. Uh-oh. I have to do that immediately. Oh hey, they still have the other groups as well here, like the family-friendly avatar world. Tojo Clan VR, which we checked their stuff out. Waifu VR, they're still around, surprisingly. Lab Unit I have never heard of. The rest of these I have. Yeah. We need to find the goddamn music player immediately. I think it's in here. It should be. Yeah, there it is. I see it. Gah! We gotta run forward now. Bink. There we go. We can return the volume back to normal. So, reason why I panicked with that is that's city pop music. City pop music is highly copyrighted. Like hits. You take massive hits from copyrights if you play them. I'm not risking it. That flappy sweet roll. Oh my fucking god. But yeah, so these guys have their little bar here, which is really nice. Really cool. They got everything that you can need basically on display here, and you can also activate a lot of these. What the fuck? Oh, that's a huge glass. I didn't even notice that's a huge glass. Oh, good grief. Which actually has the liquid physics, by the way. I don't know how much this can actually be filled. Let's keep going. There we go. Come on. I think that's as much as it can be filled. But yeah. This was something that blew a lot of people's minds, is the liquid physics in VR chat. You had the ability to actually do that. There's a liquid in there. So when you move around, it actually, flows, and if you tilt it, it starts flowing out. This was something that was really cool back in the day. Nowadays, it's also still cool because a lot of people don't use it because it's a performance hit. Every time you use the liquid physics, bam, performance hit. Unless people optimize the hell out of it, which is really cool that these people did. I think their older one was even more unoptimized, but that was because it was literally old. And can't really blame them for that. You got the little ramen joint here with the maneki neko and everything. And yes, you can actually eat those. Just grab your fucking food and just go. You can also just, grab it like that and just go. Although this is... What the fuck? That's not how it's supposed to go. Okay. I'll just let that be. Esports resort! Anyways. Boy! Murasaki clan, yeah? And then you got all the other areas. You got this area here. Stay with me. Oh! Boyo! I was about to get hit by a copyright claim real fast. Yeah, a lot of restaurants here and bars, which is really nice for Purgatory, because originally, if I remember correctly, when you go through Purgatory, this is a brothel, basically. Whenever you saw the little bars there, those actually like wooden bars or metal bars, whatever the heck, bamboo bars, there were ladies behind them. We saw them in the game when we were playing it. So they've changed a lot of these around, which is really cool. Good job. I still... That was weird. Glowy. There's a lot of cool things that you can find, basically, with these areas. And I love that they went through the trouble of making it as close as possible and made their own thing about these as well. The pawn shop, for example, looks fantastic. This is a fantabulous looking pawn shop. Actually got a lot of cool things here. A lot of these could actually be used as proper assets because they're actually modeled. So I could put my finger through there. Ah! If only I could actually have, my controller not trolling me, but that's the minimum troll that this right control gives me. It's actually, my only issue I had was the left controller, I couldn't really move until I swapped it. The main issue I now have is The fucking cable. If I get that fixed, everything gets fixed, basically, for a while. That is a very nice knife. But all of these... fantastic looking. Also, I should probably swap this tune out. Let's grab something else. I'm not gonna use the Kingdom Hearts one because that's just gonna get me fucking murdered. What could I use? You know, I'm gonna let this play for now. Until it's done. It immediately gave me something that was fitting. You got the gambling area, which is actually accessible. Sorry, I'm stuttering with my words for some reason. This is accessible in Yakuza. You can actually play in these areas, and yes, the video player is also here. You can see the video here being played. I turned down the music, saving myself from copyright hell. Copyright hell always hits me hard. Boink. You got the Colosseum. I don't know, can we actually go check out the actual Colosseum? Did they go through that effort to actually allow me to go back, like down there? Boink! I don't think that was supposed to happen. Once again, Sleep has transcended dimensions and went through something he's not supposed to. And he can't get back. Hold up. Boink. And doink. I have breached containment. I can't believe that keeps happening. I am a dingus of the highest order. Anyways. We can. Ah, they do have it. That's good. You actually do have the Colosseum down here. Beautiful. And yeah, you can also put the stuff up there. They probably do that. I wonder. Ah, it does work that way. The custom bodybuilder maker, yeah. 5 seconds to capture. So if you're actually like standing here, you can just do this. You can just stand here and just be like, There you go. And then when you walk over here and you look up, it's gonna be right there, basically. Now, how the hell do I get out of here? Hey! Whoopah! Shit, I'm gonna respawn. I'll just walk down, okay? I'm lazy. Don't worry about it. Also, yeah, that custom body pillow maker is also a cool tool. Some people actually managed to put it into an avatar. There's a avatar version of it as well, where you can have it in any world that you want. You can make a little body pillow that people can grab and then move around and whatnot. And it can be used in any world, anywhere you want. Really cool. Controller, I will fight you. We should play into the radius too at some point. Just so I can do stupid things with the right controller. And then risk screwing myself up multiple times because I'm dumb. Anyways, more exploration. You got the pharmacy, the pharmaceuticals.
Everything you could need is right here.
Eats. Think, yeah, here's the doc's office. The door even opens. Good grief. And here's the even bigger doc's office. Well, the science lab more like. You gotta strap the people in and figure out what's wrong with them. And then you got the gun shop. I swear to God, I saw that finger. I saw that again. No, we can't pick any of these up, unfortunately. That's sad. I wish we could. But it's whatever. At least they made an area like this. So you can actually see that they're all here. You have an actual gun range. So if you actually have an avatar with guns, you can come here and just, you know, test it out a tiny bit. I am very tall. I am not... This is not meant for my height people. This is meant for like 170 people. I'm currently at 200. Good grief. Fucking small ass people. This keeps getting boinked. Now, let's see, is the main area actually here? I will kill you. Boom, ba-dum, bum, ba-bum, bum. Ah, yes, they used the Tojo clan inside. Which is really funny. Not the worst idea. Yeah, this is not a bad idea at all. This is actually a good use of it. Because the interior gets used so little in Yakuza, except for cutscenes for the most part. So it's great that they actually decided to use it properly. And then just made extra areas. Because now I think... Does this go? Yes, it does. I remembered the bathhouse. So they actually have it here. I don't remember if the echo got added to this area ages ago. It's really cool that you have this like in here. Unfortunately, it's also pitch black dark, which is something that I'm a bit peeved at. They could have done something with that, but it's a minimum. It's a minimal thing. Floor's very wet over there. Anyways. Oh, we're on this side. The doors kinda don't make sense how they put them. You got the little private rooms. What in the fish? Oh, wait, that's the Kochiro Yakuza people, yeah. There's multiple of these. That would be funny if it's actually the same room over and over again. Huh? Did I just bamboozle myself? How did I do that? Hold up. Oh yeah, hey. I did bamboozle myself. I went backwards, somehow. This is the meeting room. Where you fought the Nishikiyama family pet. Boy. I keep doing this to myself somehow. I don't know how. That's funny. Anyways. Let me grab this again. Put it up there. Behavior. Bink. You will stare at me for now. I will also look at my messages that I have. There we go. I didn't just miss a friend. There we go. Alright. Let's see. Let's go check out another one. There we go. Let's go check out the Sengoji Temple. Ooh. JML Kurizu helped actually make it. I'm gonna preload it. For a reason. It's 300 plus megabytes, so it takes a bit. It actually changed them. Hold on. I just looked at the size. The size changed in front of my face. What the heck? That's the first time I've seen a world change immediately. It's not even been updated since 2023. Oh god, that actually scares me. There's a portal to more high quality versions. What? There's a high quality version of this as well? Okay. I wonder why. What the fuck was that? I'm losing my mind. Anyways. Bink! Let's go. Ah, the cable is doing cable things. Hold up. I had to shake my head a bit. Oh my god, it's playing No More Heroes music. Samurai Summer. Hell yeah, that works. Excuse me. it's initializing the world. It's gonna take a tiny bit. In the meantime, I'm gonna open and swap over to a different tune. Haha! My ear itches. We're gonna use this. Oh, we don't need to use that at the moment. Welcome to the temple. There's a better lighting version, not for Quest, but that's Quest. Oh wait, that probably mean that it's not for. They probably mean it's not for Quest, so Quest just doesn't see better lighting. Anyways. You know, one thing I like, weirdly enough, about this is the fact that it looks weirdly real. Oh yes, the battleship, the fucking battleship is over there. Hello, Zach. Greetings, brother. Excuse me. I don't know why. This looks really... Like, this is something I enjoy in VRChat. Okay? I'll put this, like, right here. I enjoy this in VRChat when you see worlds like this that feel oddly real. Even though you can definitely see it's not. It feels otherworldly. It's like playing, So, I played this recently, not recently, a while back. Ghostwire Tokyo? Ghostwire Tokyo. Absolute phenomenal atmosphere when going through that place. I really, really, really wish somebody had actually made the Ghostwire Tokyo, like actually grabbed the assets and whatnot, and made it into a world in VRChat. I wish they had done that. That would have been really nice. Because that place would be a good hangout for a lot of people. I know it's massive, I know it's gigantic. They could just make it into, like, parts. But still, it'd be cool. Anyways, let's grab you guys. Have a little look-see. I fell. I'm a filthy tourist around here. Boink! Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Ba-do-do-do-do, ba-do-do-do-do. Ah, my eyeballs. They burnt. In the personal mirror, there's a funny little thing that happens. Behind me, for some reason, the darkness behind me is loaded into the personal mirror. I wonder, can I show this to you guys? No. Interesting. Wait, no, I can. Hold up. See? That darkness is there. It's actually there. Huh. Okay. That's cool. Anyways. Doodly-dee, doodly-dee-dee-dee. Well, how are you, Zach? How's things going for you, man? How's things going for everybody? It's weird that the darkness gets loaded like that. That's really interesting. Also, I like that it affects my shaders in a funny way. Maybe I could screw around with this a tiny bit. Anyways, let's go look even further down here. We can't go further! Damn it! Brother! Well, shit.
I guess we're gonna have to look up another place. Squidward. Alright, Squidward.
You're doing good. You got the last achievement for Palworld. Hell yeah. That's good. Do 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 booby dooby dooby doo doo. Hey, throat, work with me. Let's have a little look-see. What else can we find? There was one that I really wanted to show as well. I forgot what the heck it was called. What was it that I wanted to show? Something I wanted to show, but I forgot what it was. That's 2024. That's Mine's penthouse. That's kind of cool. Oh yeah, somebody actually made that. There's Onomichi, but that's still dead. Hasn't been updated in ages. Just nighttime again. I don't like when people do just nighttime. What was it? There was something. something really, really cool. I know. We're gonna go to Pocket Circuit by Linkei Shadow. Why did I drop a portal? I don't know why I did that, but okay. Let's go. You better go to bed. Hell yeah, man. Have a good night. Good night, man. Rest well. Let's see. Yeah, I think it was the Pocket Circuit one that I wanted to show. I think. I'm not sure. Excuse me, my throat is killing me. We're initializing the world still. Crunchies. And yes, I know I'm kinda dull on my own when showing these places, but hopefully I will have my coworkers back at some point. Anyways, let's turn this off. Oops. Can I put it back? There we go. This world has footstep sounds. Also, looks nice. Okay, here we go. In case you guys ain't familiar, Pocket Circuit Racing is one of the mini games that you can have in Yakuza. And it is a really, really fun mini game for a lot of people. Doesn't seem like the music will play here, so I'm gonna put the music back on, actually. But I like how how Linkei actually made this, like, look really nice. I wish we had the actual track here, so you could see what it looks like. Kenjiro and the Pocket Circuit. It's also funny that they made an actual Pocket Circuit like racing bar, but it's also a place where kids can also go and play with the Pocket Circuit cars, you know? Because you can see them like right here. All of the parts and stuff, because this is the parts store. You can also see them here where people were just, you know, spray painting them, cleaning them and everything, and just, you know, snacking and stuff. I don't think you could ever find something like this in, like, oh god. That lamp almost killed me. Jesus Christ. Boink. There's the Pocket Circuit Fighter. I don't know why that light almost killed me. Holy shit. My frames. Oh god. I hate when that happens. That gives me a heart attack every time. There are some places where going near certain objects will just eat your frames. It's kind of funny. Go in the bar. Oh yeah, you actually got the drinks here as well. Liquid Physics, the Hathor. Doesn't work for those, because that works with this, with the Dodona. Would be funny if it actually interacted with those as well. But yeah. Got a lot of things back here as well. A lot of alcohol, that is. Weirdly enough, he didn't put any music there. Okay. Get me out of here. Dunk. It's really freaking funny thinking about the fact that the grown-ups actually play around here a lot. They did have a secondary area back there, but you can't go there at the moment. I don't think he ever finished it. I don't think he's ever going to finish it. You got the baby corner here. I don't know why they gave them baseball bats. That's really funny. Hello, Dom. How's it going? Greetings, Dom. How's it going? Excuse me. My throat is giving me
A fucking issue, man. Always watching. Mike Wazowski.
Heatwave 2 Electric Boogaloo. Meanwhile, over here it's freezing. I feel like I am freezing every morning, every day. Yes. Also, that's a weird ass soap dispenser, that's the word. Holy hell, I'm struggling with words. What is wrong with me? Good fucking grievous, man. But yeah, I like I like the work that Lin Kuei put into this place. And also the Kocho dudes have been making a lot of cool things. I just realized. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys something really funny. I'm gonna put it in the spout stream so you can see this. So, if I now turn to my left, hello. Here is the funny that I noticed. This is really hard to notice. On the ground, right there, clank, right there, you can see a little seam. That is my mirror. It's the post-processing in effect. Haha! I discovered something funny again. I love that. But yeah, I like these little details that people put into these places because it's just cool. And seeing the little details that went into all these like Yakuza worlds in these games is just phenomenal. Especially when you get to look at them up close. The little cars that were made, all of their little parts that you know exist. Also, funny picture. I look into your soul. Put it right there and then just... That's why am I doing that? You got the little parts here. I like that. It's really nice. I like a lot of people miss out on the fact that when they make their worlds, I was really too close to you guys. A lot of people miss out on the fact that little details make the world so much better. And using a prefab, no offense to people who use prefab, but all the offense at the same time. Make an effort to change it. Change it up, actually. If you are already using prefabs, then you have the idea of, hey, I can already slap this in. Go a little extra effort, extract a map from a video game that you enjoy, and just throw it into VR chat. Do that. You get beautiful places like this, where we're in currently. And it's really freaking cool when people actually do that, you know? Alright. Because a lot of people forget that, hey, a lot of these places in VR chat, they're also made by, you know, people who just viewing them from video games. Hold on, how big is this world? Bink! 46 megabytes. Alright, let's go to Lost Judgment then. Why am I dropping a portal again? Where's B button? That's B button. What am I doing? I'm flipping out. Help me. That's the same map. I'm fumbling with my fucking controllers. Help me. There we go. Alright, we go. Yokohama 99. Good grief. Oh, boy. Oh, good fucking grievous. I might need to visit the bathroom real quick as well. I could do that. I feel like I need to do that as well. Bing! Oh, good grief, my fucking lighting changed. I look extremely fresh. Yeah. Ah. Oh.
Like a dragon is going places.
Yes, it is. It's going to Hawaii. That's the English fucking advertisement for it. But yes, you got all the toggles here, post-processing, chairs, everything. The Dojo Clan VR advertisement as well. A lot of cool things. Like, this is also one of the areas that you get in Judgment. Unfortunately, we don't have the outside area. But at least you can see some of the pictures that the dudes have taken for their friends. I like that he actually does that a lot. Hey, look, it's Takai Kuroda. Boop, boop. Can we go in here? No, that's just death. It's not fucking working, man. He was trying to fucking do all sorts of Blender stuff and it's just not supported. I love this guy. I'm just gonna do this real quick and just go. Bink! There we go. Make that smaller. Alright. I'm gonna quickly visit the bathroom. You guys can keep on watching that. And I'll be right back. What the fuck? Why did I make it brighter? Hold up. Bink! Be right back. I'm gonna just put it down. BRB. I have returned. With more power than before. Well, there we go. Life is good. Greetings. Wow, my full body didn't actually screw up that much. Anyways, like this place doesn't offer much in terms of like what it contains, but it's still nice to see like the references and everything else that they have, like for example, AI over there. It's a very small world, but it works. So, let's go check out a couple more Yakuza worlds. And yes, the freaking good grief. I really hate this fucking radiation vision I have going on. Oh, fuck's sake. I need to take a big breath. A big breath? More like a deep breath? Holy shit. Now, let's go check out an Ishin place by Linghui. I almost dropped a portal again. I'm a dingus. To the darkness. I probably should just take off one of the tapes that I have from my headset. Because I feel like it works fine without it. But I need to tape it in a different way. A different spot. I feel like that's currently a thing that I need to do. I heard a sound from outside. Probably the dudes just checking out all the fucking like balconies. So I'm supposed to have some dudes show up today. Check them out. My fucking ears. Good grief. I'm also messing with the cable a tiny bit, just to see if I can fix it up a tiny bit. Ow. Hold up. So what portion of this cable is actually giving me issues currently? One of them is right here. So that's the bottom one, okay. Okay. I think I know how I can fix that. I just need to basically just undo the tape and then just put it back. Anyways. Bink. It's not that bad at the moment. I can fix that every single time. But yeah. Welcome to Ryuma's village. Or villa from Ishin. It's not much. I don't know what that minigame is, but it's somewhere. Oh, it's that one. So you can do this thing again. There's not much in here. Other than, you know, the house itself. For those people who know. You got the little, like, bed here. You got everything else set up as well. You got the little plushie. As always. You got the bath. Yeah, imagine people used to take baths in freaking barrels. Not the worst thing ever. But there's literally almost nothing else here. It's still nice. I still like how it looks in general. Just kind of wish there was more. Alright, couple more. We still have time. We got like, what, 10 to 20 minutes? Something like that. Let's see. There's the fishing village where you fight Majima, Sajima, and Daigo. I'm not gonna go there. There's not gonna be much there. Lore accurate, Hoshino family. In Kamurocho, Nakamichi district. When was this made? Updated 2026. Whole lot. This got updated lately. How big is this? 144. Let's go check it out. Bink! Do 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 boo 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 boom boo boo boom. Where? There's nobody here. I don't see anything. What you talking about, Goblin? Also, hello. I'm still suffering from radiation vision, and it's not getting any better, so good fucking grief. My VR is literally an IED. I think I can fix it up a tiny bit more. I'm gonna try something after stream, because I might be able to fix it. Well then. Well, ain't this a funny place? Let's see, what about this? Well, this definitely isn't really going as it should. Oh, good grief. How you doing, Goblin? How's it going? Doo-doo-doo. Oh, I slapped myself with the door. I hate looking at anything that has a, like, black color to it because I can see the fucking radiation vision hitting me hard. It's really terrifying. And every now and then I'll hear the fucking and I'll be like, oh! Wait a second, isn't this just Phantastar pictures? No, that's not PSO. What the hell is this? Where is this from? That almost looks like Star Ocean stuff? Star Ocean? That's not Phantastar either. What is this? Hold up. Maybe one of these will reveal. That looks like PSO. Huh. Weird. I don't remember it looking like that. What is that? Huh. Intriguing. Huh, a printer. Boop. Nothing. Interesting. Ah, heard the audio pop again. I'm so glad it doesn't pop for you guys or anything. But it does make me afraid. Every time I hear it, I'm like, oh god. Tuh. They got the Suica game. The coffin. Yeah, this is they made this in a very specific way. For the Kocho people. Alright. Let's see, what else can we find? Cube. You got the Cubert. Let's go this way. Why is my frames dropping when I go this way? Alright, second floor. Or is this still the first floor? My frames die when I look that way. Why? Oh god. Swimming settings? What? Oh, I see why. Alright. That's intriguing. Well, let's swap to another place. This is really kind of... Oh! Haha! The body is having issues. Haha! Fixed. Good job. Wait. The menu was still in my hand. Huh. Haha! Anyways. I can't wait for the Steam frame to come out. I want to know how much it already costs. I'm betting it's like $1,000 at least. Jesus Christ. Fucking Ruga Gorugu Gugu Gaga. From Kiwami 2. I'm not going in there for fuck's sake. That's funny as fuck though. Where else can we go? The Goromaru, Song Live, that's the Rise Up place. Is there anywhere else that I could show that would be kinda cool? That's the Hotel District. We didn't really check out the Hotel District, so we might as well go check that place out. So it's a Kocho world, so let's go right there. Bing! It's gonna be the last place that we check out because I have to make sure that I ain't gonna be interrupted by the dudes who are going to check out the balconies. I also need to test out if I can actually fix that radiation by just putting a new tape. What the fuck? Hotel District OS? What? Press tab or double click both triggers for settings and map. What? What the fuck? Okay, that's kind of cool. Oh, that's actually cool. That's really cool. So what did they change? Huh. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Huh. That is... That's funny. Alright. Yeah, let's have a look-see. Ooh. Duh, we're gonna go to the alley first. Oh, they actually have hitbox? Okay. Oh. Okay, nothing on the screen that you can interact with. That's cool. Still really nice already. We destroy stuff, Coach Yakuza. The polar radio. I like this. Okay, they got the coffee system. That's really nice. Hell yeah. Let's go up. Another one. Hey, now we're getting places. Feels like I'm breaking and entering into something where I'm not supposed to be in. That's what it feels like at the moment. Huh. Wanting to avoid injury, don't tell me how to do my job, okay. Okay. Higher. Oh. There's still an area here. I'm gonna slink in here. Wow, this would drive anybody insane working in a room like that. No window. Amulan. Yeah, this is better. You can actually see outside. Being in a room with no window would absolutely drive anybody insane. Stromkrish. Okay. The plushies. And a rapier. With a picture as well. Nice. Good grief, my full body is just having issues. That's a big club. Just breaks and enters everywhere and just looks around. That's a construction site, yeah. I like this. I like this a lot. This is really nice. Alright. So they've done some unique stuff. Alright. I could jump there, but I want to go up. Ooh. Hey, hey. We're up here. Now we can actually see the construction site over there. Hey, the skybox is actually... The clouds are moving. That's good as well. Oh, I can't jump over this. Oh, yes I can. Ha! You can't stop me. Alright. I wonder how many of these are actually enterable. I think every single place that's enterable has that weird thingy on it. The blue. Well, definitely not that. That's solo. Good grief. Well, at the batting cage should be here. Let's go check that out. My ear feels so weird. Okay. What's in here, though? Oh! Water dispenser. That works. Okay. That's actually kind of cool. Alright. How much of this is actually locked? Oh. Oh. Hurt that again? Good grief. That's dumb that this is here. But okay. That goes back here. Cool. You can check that place out. You can also do the same here. And you can go up above. Off limits. I mean, it's not meant to be a huge area that you can go to anyways. That's what they said. But alright. I'm gonna go on the rooftop of this and then just call it there because I need to fix some stuff so I don't die. I don't want my IED of a headset killing me. But yeah, this has been fun going around a bit and looking around. We'll be back in the evening with FF7 Rebirth. But right now, I'm gonna hop like in the stream and then just try and mess around a bit with the cable and see if I can fix that up. Because this is giving me a massive issue. I am scared that it will like have an audio go. I don't want that to happen to my ears. I need a new cable desperately, or for the Steam Frame to come out already and be super fucking cheap. Because holy shit, I can't afford anything super expensive. Good grief. Anyways, hope you all had a wonderful time. Thank you for joining me. Next week, we will actually be hanging around in just one world. I'm not going to tell you what that world is, but it's going to be funny going through it. And for now, I am going to, skedaddle skedoodle and do my things. You guys have a wonderful time, and I'll see you in the evening and tomorrow as well. So, bye-bye. Woo! Where's my thingamajig? There it is. Bye-bye.